It's a morning ritual for millions, a simple, healthy choice. But a single, overlooked detail in how you cook your eggs could be silently undermining your health. It's a mistake that seems completely harmless, yet it can turn a powerhouse of nutrition into a source of chronic inflammation and fatigue. Today, we expose 3 of these innocent habits. This isn't about fear, it's about wisdom. The egg itself is nearly perfect, a vital source of protein for muscle and choline for a sharp mind. The problem isn't the egg, it's the chemical reactions we create in the kitchen. Understanding these reactions is the key to unlocking the full power of this everyday superfood. If you believe that small, wise choices are the foundation of a well-lived life, consider subscribing. We're dedicated to bringing you the profound insights that matter without the noise. Now, let's reveal the first hidden danger, one that begins with a sound every kitchen knows well. It's the sizzle, the moment a fresh egg hits a hot pan. But within that satisfying sound, a destructive process can begin, and it all comes down to the oil you choose. For decades, we were told to use common vegetable oils from large plastic jugs, corn, sunflower, canola. They were marketed as the sensible, heart-healthy option. But what really happens when these oils get hot? The answer is a chemical breakdown called oxidation. Many of these oils are high in polyunsaturated fats. While that term might sound healthy, these fats are chemically fragile. When you heat them to the temperatures needed to fry an egg, their molecular structure shatters. They react with oxygen and create a storm of harmful compounds, including the very free radicals we try to neutralize with antioxidant-rich foods. So you might be eating a nutrient-dense egg, but you're cooking it in a medium that generates inflammation, effectively canceling out many of the benefits. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. But the damage isn't just about neutralizing the good, it's about creating active harm. What does that truly mean for how you feel day to day? Think of oxidation as a form of biological rust. It's a process of decay that damages our cells. When we consume oxidized fats, we're essentially swallowing cellular stress. This stress is a primary trigger for the low-grade, chronic inflammation that experts now link to nearly every major health concern of aging, from joint stiffness to brain fog. You won't feel it after one breakfast. The danger lies in the slow, silent accumulation over thousands of meals. It's the unexplained fatigue you blame on a poor night's sleep, or the morning aches you dismiss as just getting older. The hidden threat is that this daily habit contributes to a slow burn inside your body. So how do you get that perfect sizzle without the silent damage? The solution isn't about giving up fried eggs, it's about choosing a more resilient cooking fat. You need a fat that is chemically stable and can handle the heat without breaking down. The first and perhaps best choice is avocado oil. It has an extremely high smoke point, meaning it can get very hot before it begins to smoke and oxidize. Its neutral flavor also ensures the rich taste of the egg shines through. Another superb option is ghee, also known as clarified butter. By removing the easily burned milk solids, you are left with pure, stable butterfat that has been trusted in high-heat cooking for centuries. Even a small amount of real butter is a better choice than a fragile vegetable oil, as its saturated fat content provides more stability. Just be sure to use a moderate temperature. You don't need a roaring flame to cook an egg perfectly. The action you can take today is simple. Look at your cooking oil. If it's a generic vegetable oil or one that's high in polyunsaturated fats, consider retiring it from high-heat duties. Investing in a bottle of avocado oil for your eggs is a powerful first step. This one swap transforms the entire chemical profile of your breakfast from pro-inflammatory to protective. Now that you've mastered the pan, let's turn our attention to the glass sitting next to your plate. The second hidden danger is a beverage many of us believe is the cornerstone of a healthy start. We were told it builds strong bones and provides essential nutrients. But what if this wholesome drink is actually staging a silent robbery, stealing key minerals from your meal before your body can absorb them? The drink in question is a large glass of cow's milk. On the surface, milk and eggs seem like a classic nourishing pair. Yet for our bodies, this combination can create two distinct problems. The first is a matter of digestive workload. Both milk and eggs are dense sources of animal protein. To break them down, your digestive system must produce a potent supply of stomach acid and specific enzymes. When you consume two different heavy proteins at once, you can place a significant strain on your digestive resources. For many, this leads to a feeling of heaviness, bloating, or gas. It's not necessarily an allergy, it's a biological traffic jam. Your body is forced to divert precious energy to untangle this digestive knot, energy that could have been used to power your morning. But the digestive strain is only part of the puzzle. A more subtle, and perhaps more significant issue, is a hidden battle for absorption. Milk is celebrated for its high calcium content. Egg yolks are a valuable source of iron. Both minerals are critical for our vitality. Calcium fortifies our bones, while iron is the key to transporting oxygen in our blood and maintaining energy. Here is the conflict. Calcium and iron are absorbed through the same pathways in our intestines. When a flood of calcium from a large glass of milk arrives at the same time as the modest amount of iron from an egg, the calcium almost always wins. It effectively bullies the iron out of the way, preventing its absorption. You chew, you swallow, you digest, but the iron passes right through your system unused. Over time, this daily habit can contribute to low iron levels, a primary cause of persistent fatigue. You might be blaming your age, when in fact your breakfast combination is robbing you of an essential energy-giving nutrient. So, what is the wise alternative? This doesn't mean you must abandon milk or eggs. It's not about restriction, it's about strategic timing. The solution is simply to enjoy them separately. Have your eggs for breakfast and save that glass of milk for a mid-morning or afternoon snack. Giving your body a 1-hour window is often enough to allow for proper absorption of one before introducing the other. As for what to drink with your eggs, pure water is always an excellent choice to aid digestion. But if you want to be truly strategic, a small glass of orange juice is a powerful ally. The vitamin C acts as a key, unlocking your body's ability to absorb the iron from the egg yolks. It's a perfect example of nutritional synergy, the art of pairing foods so that 1 + 1 = 3. The actionable step is clear. Tomorrow morning, replace the glass of milk next to your eggs with a glass of water. This simple change supports better digestion and ensures you capture the full energizing power of your meal. We have addressed the pan and the glass. Now we must examine the final part of the meal, a choice many people make to add a touch of natural sweetness, believing it to be the healthiest possible finale to their breakfast. The third hidden danger is the innocent fruit you eat right after your eggs. We are all taught that fruit is nature's perfect food, and this is true. Fruit is packed with vitamins, fiber, and life-giving nutrients. The danger is not in the fruit itself, but in the timing. It's another case of the right food at the wrong time, creating a cascade of digestive distress. This wisdom comes from the principles of food combining, which recognizes that different foods require different digestive environments and transit times. While the science is still being explored, the real-world experience of countless individuals points to a practical truth, especially for those with sensitive digestion. Think of your stomach as a single-lane highway. Everything must move in sequence. Fruits, particularly sweet fruits like melons, bananas, and mangoes, are built for speed. They are designed to pass through the stomach in as little as 20 to 30 minutes, requiring very little digestive effort. Eggs, however, are a dense protein. They are the slow-moving cargo trucks of the digestive highway. They need to sit in the highly acidic environment of the stomach for 2 to 3 hours to be properly broken down into usable amino acids. Do you see the impending traffic jam? When you eat a bowl of fruit immediately after your eggs, the fast-moving fruit gets trapped behind the slow-moving protein. It cannot move forward. And what happens when sugar and moisture are held in a warm environment? They ferment. The sugars in the fruit begin to break down, producing gas. This is the direct cause of that uncomfortable bloating, pressure, and indigestion that can surface an hour after your meal. You might blame the eggs, but the real culprit was the beautiful bowl of fruit you ate for dessert. This fermentation process doesn't just cause discomfort, it can actively hinder the digestion of the very protein you ate the eggs for. The gassy, fermenting environment can alter the stomach's acidity, making it less effective at breaking down the protein from the eggs. This means you may get less of the muscle-supporting, brain-boosting benefits from your meal. You are left with both the negative symptom of bloating and a reduced positive impact from your food. The solution, once again, is elegant in its simplicity: timing. The golden rule is to eat fruit on an empty stomach. The ideal time is first thing in the morning, at least 30 minutes before your eggs. This gives the fruit a clear path to travel through the stomach quickly, delivering its nutrients without causing a backup. Alternatively, enjoy fruit as a standalone snack, at least 2 hours after a main meal. There are exceptions. Low-sugar fruits that behave more like vegetables, such as tomatoes, bell peppers, and avocados, pair wonderfully with eggs. The same goes for small amounts of high-fiber berries. Their low sugar content makes them far less likely to ferment. The action plan is simple. Stop treating fruit as a breakfast dessert. Instead, let it be the opening act. This shift in sequence can dramatically improve your digestive comfort. Let's bring these 3 threads of wisdom together. The hidden dangers in your egg habit are not the eggs, but their companions. First, the unstable vegetable oils that break down under heat and create inflammation. The fix is to use a stable fat like avocado oil or ghee. Second, the classic glass of milk that can block iron absorption and cause digestive strain. The fix is to separate them by at least an hour. And third, the sweet fruit dessert that ferments in the stomach. The fix is to eat fruit first on an empty stomach. These are not rigid rules. They are wise adjustments based on a deeper understanding of our own biology. I know some of you may be thinking, I've done this for 40 years and feel fine. Our bodies are incredibly resilient, but much of the stress from these habits is cumulative. Making a change now is a proactive investment in your future health, a way to ensure you feel vibrant for years to come. Others might wonder about alternatives like almond milk. While plant-based milks avoid lactose, many are heavily fortified with calcium carbonate, which can also interfere with iron absorption. The principle of separating your main calcium and iron sources remains a sound strategy. The goal here is not to create a list of forbidden foods. It is to make smarter combinations. Pairing your eggs with non-starchy vegetables like spinach, mushrooms, and onions is one of the best things you can do. They add nutrients and fiber that work in perfect harmony with the eggs. This is about moving from habits that may be working against you to habits that actively support your vitality. The power to elevate your health lies in these small, consistent actions. It is about the wisdom to refine a daily ritual. I encourage you to pick just one of these ideas and try it tomorrow morning. See how you feel. Notice if you have more sustained energy or less afternoon sluggishness. If this kind of practical wisdom resonates with you, click the like button and subscribe with notifications turned on. You will be joining a community that believes the greatest insights come with experience. True wisdom is not about having all the answers, but about being brave enough to question the ones we've always taken for granted.